useSoroban.app updates. This time I'm going to show exactly how good of a learning tool useSoroban app can be. And I'm going to use the auth example from the documentation. And this example walks you through how to store data associated with a specific user account. We have an address argument in the function and a require auth call to make sure that this function has been authenticated, and we're storing a number, and we increment that number and update the storage. So it's nice reading through the code, seeing how it works, but wouldn't it be better to actually click through it? So useSoroban.app will now have the ability to display function arguments in a more pleasant way. So I'm going to show you this right now. So this is the same contract as we have it in the documentation. It has one function. It's already compiled, so we see that this increment action is already in place. And if we click this, we get a new modal. We get a function name up at the top and the documentation. See, it says increments a counter for the user and returns the value. It's exactly the same docs as in the contract code, which is very nice. And then we have an abstraction. So having this web interface allows us to abstract certain details away and make them easier to use. So if you think about selecting a user, you probably default to like a huge address, G, whatever, 32 symbols. We can make it a lot nicer. And since we don't need that many users to test things, we have a UI button here that, a selector here that you can have one of 3 users. So you can select Alex, Bart, or Callie, and provide the second argument, which is the value. Click confirm. So we can see the increment returned 2, which is the count value that's been updated. So we ran this first time, it went 0, and then we added 2, it returns 2. Now, if we want to call this again, we can click on this right button here and click confirm. But if we want to see some quick responses, the form saves the previous arguments, and we can just click and see how it increments. If we want to increment the value under Bart, we can click confirm here and call increment, and we can see that it increments a different value. We can flip back to Alex, and then we'll see that it maintains the count for Alex. This is still a work in progress. I haven't shipped it yet, but I hope you can see this is a beautiful, beautiful way to share how Soroban works in a live setting. Thank you.